What's up, squeegee slingers and water-fed pole wiggling wagglers, and welcome to another video on the Tradman YouTube channel. Oh, that's going in the outtakes. Whew, that's what happens when you talk in the morning. What's up, squeegee slingers and water-fed pole wiggling wagglers, and welcome to the Tradman YouTube channel. And today we're going to be tackling the life of a YouTuber. A-E-I-O-U. What's up, squeegee slingers and water-fed pole wiggling wagglers, and welcome to the Tradman YouTube channel. And today we're going to be tackling a job, internal and external windows, and it's got a really lovely conservatory with some really tricky internal windows to do. Stay tuned. Okay then folks, so let's get cracking with this job. A really nice house to do today. It's PVC windows, we've got Veluxes to do, and the conservatory is stunning. Really nice. But check out this view. What a lovely day. Now of course, what view wouldn't be complete without the Tradmobile? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all my traditional gear, and we've got a few different ladders with us today. So I've obviously got some high windows, some low windows, and some interior high level stuff as well to do. It's quite a tricky job, the insides of this conservatory, but I'll show you that in a little bit. But yes, so today we're going to be using a bucket of clean water. We've got an Unger applicator in there. We've also got the Mormon Liquidator squeegees. Traditional tool belt with all the gubbins. Got a Mormon pouch on there, they're quite nice pouches, and the modified bucket on a belt. I'll leave the link for that video on how to do that up there. But essentially all it is I've made the accelerator handles, which are quite chunky squeegees, fit in the bucket and a belt much nicer, and it's also got a protective rubber insert in there as well to protect the squeegee blade. So I'll leave that link up there for you to watch. And also we're going to be using a traditional window cleaning pole. This has actually been modified, but this is the Window Cleaning Warehouse Phantom Trad pole with the Phantom clamps, but I've modified it so that it's got a water-fed pole angle adapter on there and a Mormon squeegee on the end. So it's nice and solid and works really well. Get that full range of angles there depending on what kind of windowsills maybe I'll come across, and this accelerator squeegee. So let's get the gear on. Okay then folks, I thought I'd show you around. This is the back of the house where the conservatory is and give you an idea of exactly what I'm up against today. So just coming round, this is the conservatory here, and it does go all the way around there, so we'll show you that in just a second. But we've got Veluxes to do up along there. There's also a small walkway I have to climb up on, and there's glass to the conservatory to do from that side. We've also got this glass here. And I'll see if I maybe get up these steps actually, get you a better view. Try not to get the sun in your eyes. Right, here we go. So we've got all this glass to do here. Apologies if you're getting blinded at all. And then there's glass on the other side of this as well, and the other side of here, plus all this. And we're doing this conservatory inside, so hopefully you can see that. We've got all the inside of this glass to do on the roof and these windows here, so it's quite a big job to do. These ones are wooden frames, so unlike the front ones which are PVC, this is wooden and it hasn't got any rubber seal protruding from the actual frame itself, so I have to be quite careful when using squeegees up against here. I'll come round and I've got nice shaped glass up there to do, lovely, just to make things interesting. And then back around here, got the glass up there to do as well, so it's a bit tricky to do, but I'm going to go over everything traditionally to make sure everything comes off the glass. We're going to be using a combination of bronze wool, Unger rub out, which we'll leave in the description below, and good old-fashioned elbow grease. Then we're back to PVC windows for the rest of the house here, and I think there's some stuff around here as well. You got some windows here, patio doors and a Velux, so it's quite a considerable job to do. So first things first, I'm going to go up on the roof and get that conservatory roof done. Okay then folks, that's us up on the roof now, so I'll give you a close-up look. We've got some Veluxes to do here, so everything's going to be done with this, the Phantom trad pole and the Mormon accelerator, and then we've got these windows here to do as well. Have a close-up look at these. Okay, so we've got a bit of a seal overlapping on the glass here. That's going to prove a little bit tricky there. Probably going to get water seeping out of there, that could be a bit of a problem. Okay, then up here, oh nice. That's going to be interesting to trad. Come along here, got some bird's mess. Okay, so most of it I'll be able to access from the roof. And then the last 3 panes I can get from down there, so not too bad doing the outsides. The trickiest bit is actually going to be doing the insides, I reckon, especially because there's nice big chandeliers as well, quite high up the windows in there. So worst case scenario, we do have the extension pole, but ideally I would like to get nose to glass if we can, so we'll see how we get on. Outsides first though, outsides first. So you're probably wondering why I'm not using the water-fed pole for all of this. Now the simple reason is, especially on first cleans, I don't usually like to just rely on the water-fed pole, because as you'll know if you've used it, when it's wet, when you've just washed it, rinsed it down, the window does look really good. but quite often when it dries out, especially on a first clean when you've got a lot of ingrained dirt, it doesn't always dry up very good. Now, especially on this kind of thing, where we have a lot of bird's mess and stuff, when it's wet and you leave it wet, obviously if you were to come back up here and check once it had dried, you will no doubt see the outlines of mess left behind. So by doing it traditionally, it means that when the window's completely dry, you can have a look at it and make sure it's absolutely 100%. Now this is one of the main reasons why I use this squeegee. As I'm squeegeeing it down, I'm not having to go back with a cloth and wipe all the edges of the glass. Because of these blue end clips, it's eliminating the need to have to wipe those edges. So let's demonstrate up close on camera. So getting this pane wet. Now we've done the top halves with the pole, so we're just doing the bottom halves now where I can reach. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take the excess of the water off the top of the frame, not the sides, just so you can see. Get rid of that excess water on the top of the frame. So I'm not pre-detailing. Okay, taking our squeegee and over. Okay, and then that's it done. So I'm not having to go back, and it's like double the work if I had to detail everything, especially up there where I can't reach. I'd have to put a cloth on the pole to have to detail everything, but that's one of the reasons I use this tool all the time. When other manufacturers come out with something that can zero detail, that's even better than this, then I'll probably swap to that. I always use the best tool on the market for traditional window cleaning, and at the moment this is it, if you know how to use it. But there we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the little one's 6, and I've done that just in what, a couple of minutes traditional, and I know it's perfect as well. So although I'm not knocking water-fed pole, I use one, own one myself, but water-fed pole, when it's wet it looks good. When it dries, especially in the first clean, sometimes you can see the residue and outlines of things that were left behind. So by doing it traditionally, especially on a first clean, you know you've got it 100% before you walk away, and you're not having to double back and go and dig out your bronze wool or Unger rub out and things like that to fix mistakes. So first clean, guys, I would highly recommend doing it traditionally if you want to make sure it's absolutely perfect and you can eat your dinner off it. Okay then, guys, and the other reason I like to do things traditionally, especially on a first clean, is when we're up on the first floor. And if you use water-fed pole, it does bring it up to a fairly good standard, but I've always noticed that when I go up the ladder to have a look afterwards, especially bits that you can't see down here, and obviously when you're standing down there with a water-fed pole, you can't really see what's going on here at the bottom of the sill. So I always find coming up the ladder to have at least a look over when you're finished, to make sure everything's absolutely spot on. But because we're doing it traditional, I'm up nose to glass. I can check it before I go that the whole glass is absolutely splendid, sills included, and I've got that peace of mind as well that it's a first clean, you want to leave a good impression, so make sure absolutely everything is perfect. Okay then, folks, so that is the outside of the windows done. We're going to go inside and do the conservatory windows now. We're just going to change, get some fresh cloths and a fresh applicator sleeve as well. Let's crack on and get these lovely inside windows done. So yeah, we've got all this low stuff to do and this high stuff. Yeah, and it's really, really hot in here. Scotsmen don't do heat. Oh, gee whiz. I've not even started yet and I'm sweating. Whew. And yeah, all that stuff up there. Got some really tricky ones to do actually. See if I can, I can't really show you it without getting you blinded. Hold on a second folks. Come this way. There we go. See, got panes of glass in there as well. Conundrum. But anyway, so I've got these steps and I've got no idea why I bothered bringing them, to be honest, because I'm not going to reach up there anyway. So I'm going to have to use my extension and trad it down with the Mormon accelerator squeegee and my Phantom trad pole. I'm going to have to do it with that. For the tiny ones, I'm probably going to have to put a microfiber cloth on the end of a pole and just try and buff up those tiny little triangles because I can't actually get access to them. But things like that's okay. I can get a squeegee and a mop in there, no problem. Or not the accelerator flick pad and things, that's no problem. But yeah, that's all this stuff as well. Like, oh. Anyway, I'm not going to get much done standing around talking, am I? So let's give it a go. Well, Squeegee Slingers, that is the job completed. Wow, thank goodness for that. That might be make it into the top 10 toughest jobs, I would say, on the inside of that conservatory. Just with the heat, it was so incredibly hot that, you know, it was even to touch the glass, I just about burnt my hand off. But yeah, the solution was drying super quick. So I might actually look into maybe something like the Unger Stingray or something like that. Maybe, I don't know if that would be any better, but leave in the comments box below, ladies and gentlemen, if you've tried the Unger Stingray. That might be something I might maybe look into. But if you've had experience with it, especially in very hot conditions, please let me know. It'd be very much appreciated, as this might be a regular customer. So if it is going to be, I do not want to go through all that again. Without making it easier. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Been much appreciated. You be good, take care, and bye for now.